Hey guys, so today I am bringing you this beautiful chocolate brown like smoky eye, and it's got like a beautiful rose pinky shade on the lid. I really love the way that this turned out, and this is a full face under $10 makeup tutorial. So if you guys enjoy this video, please subscribe before you leave, and let's just get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off by priming my face with my eyes with my Profusion Pigment Base Eyeshadow Primer. And this is $5. You can get it on Profusion's website. And yeah, I'm just going to use that to prime my eyes. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Brulee eyeshadow and just set my inner corner to brow bone with that shadow, and I'm using my Real Techniques shading brush for that. I'm going to use the Covergirl Trunaked Desert Heat palette, and this is $10 for this palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here. It's like a nice kind of warm brown color, and I'm using my AOA Studio E129 brush and just gonna blend that shade in my crease. I actually really like Covergirl eyeshadows. The formula is super duper soft and amazing and pigmented. They really are awesome, although I've only had a couple Covergirl palettes. I really like them. Their formula is like the best. And then I'm going to take this deep dark brown shade right here. It's like a red toned dark brown. It's really pretty. It's like a chocolatey brown, and I'm going to pack that on the outer lid and the outer corner of my eye, and I'm using my AOA Studio E132. Just take that first shade that we used again and just kind of blend out the edges of that and make it look nice and blended. And then for my lid shade, I'm using this e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow little quad, and this is in the shade Rose Water, and this beautiful color right here, this is a beautiful like pink rose shade, and I'm going to use that on my lid. But first I'm gonna cut my crease with my Profusion Pigment Base Eyeshadow Primer in white and my e.l.f. concealer brush, tiny little concealer brush. This just helps make that rose shade super duper pigmented. and help give it a nice cut crease effect. I'm going to use my Morphe M421 brush with that pinky shade, and I'm just gonna pack that on top of that eye base. Oh, and this bite-sized eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. These are only $3. And after I have that original layer down, I'm going to take some of that same shade just with my finger and also apply that on top, and this really gives me that pigment, helps bring it to the next level of pigment, and it just kind of go back with some of that dark brown and kind of blend those two together right where they meet. Then I'm going to take the first shade in this bite-sized eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use that shade in my inner corner. It's like a really nice pinky rose shade. I'm just going to clean up the fallout. So then I'm going to move on to my face makeup now. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. And I wanted to use a different primer today because I always use this one, but every other primer that I have is over $10, so I couldn't use anything else. But soon I will do another Shop My Stash, and I will do a different primer for that. So don't worry, more new makeup and different things coming soon. Also, I have some new drugstore makeup being shipped right now, so that will be my next video, will be a first impressions and review on a lot of the new drugstore makeup that just came out. And then as a secondary primer, so I can use something a little bit different, I got this Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. And I believe this is like around $7 for this. And that e.l.f. primer was exactly 10. So, yeah. And this is a really nice primer. It's pretty hydrating and it leaves like a nice tacky base for the foundation. And for foundation, this, I have the Covergirl Outlast 3-in-1 foundation, extreme wear 3-in-1 foundation. It says it's a 24-hour wear and has full coverage. You can get this at Target and Walmart for 10 bucks. So yeah, Target has it on sale right now for 10 bucks, but at Walmart it looks like it's always that price. So yeah. So I'm just gonna dot this foundation on my face. My skin is really picky about foundation, so I hope that this looks good in the end. And I'm gonna blend this out with my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge as always. So this is actually nice. I'm probably going to use this more often. I kind of forgot about it, honestly. I don't remember what my first impression was, but I did a first impressions review, I believe, on this. I will link it in the IO if you want to check it out, but I don't even remember what my first impression was, but now I like it. So I'm going to use my NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer, and this one is in the shade Pale. And I haven't used this in like forever. I don't remember what I thought of this, but I just saw this in there, and when I was looking for $10 concealers on Target.com, this is under $10. So I thought that I would give it a try, but I don't even remember what my thoughts are on this. I think it's more of a matte concealer, which is why I haven't grabbed it very much. But yeah, I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to use it on all of my acne spots to help further conceal those. It's a little yellow toned for my skin personally, but it's still pretty nice. And it looks nice. It didn't turn my skin looking dry or anything. It looks good. So yeah, thumbs up on both of those. I actually didn't know if it was gonna turn out looking so good, but it actually did. So I'm totally gonna use those products more often now. The combination of these two is the perfect full coverage that I need. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So now I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder as always. So then for bronzer, I'm going to use the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder Palette and use this shade right here, and this is 10 bucks as well. Just bronze up my face with that. And for blush, I'm going to use my Milani Baked Powder Blush in the shade Dolce Pink. It's a really pretty bright pink shade, and I believe this was like 8 bucks. So these Milani blushes. So they're right under 10. And as a highlight, I'm going to use my e.l.f. contour palette. And I'm going to use this shade right here. It's like a nice, very natural highlight shade. You can get this in the illuminating palette by e.l.f. or this e.l.f. contour palette. Then I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. And I'm just going to use this powder right here to fill in my brows. So then I'm going to set my face with my Milani Make It Last Original Setting Spray, and this is $10. Then I'm going to finish off my eyes, and I'm going to use my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Hot Chocolate and my waterline. This is $3 for this eyeliner. And then I'm going to use my Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, and this is $5 for this mascara. My lashes, I'm going to use my Kiss lash glue liner in the shade Black, and I'm just going to do a thin line on my upper lash line, and then I'm going to use my Kiss So Wispy number 11 lashes. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit matte lipstick, and this one is in the shade Rebel Rose. I'm just going to apply that all over my lips. Yeah, this is the completed makeup tutorial, full face under $10. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.